Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, January the 11th, 2017, brought to you today by the First Bake along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Bob Berry, 58, of Venus, Texas, formerly of Muleshoe, died suddenly of an apparent heart attack Monday morning shortly after 2 o'clock at his home in Venus. He was the brother of Jimmy Berry, Robin Atwood, and Linda Tosh, all of Muleshoe. Bob Berry graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1979. He was born Robert Berry on October the 29th, 1957 in Littlefield to Alan and Barbara Berry. His mother, Barbara Berry of Muleshoe, died just last July. She worked for years at the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe. He worked at DFW Airport. Bob Berry married his high school sweetheart here in Muleshoe, Tammy Whitaker, on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 1980. Funeral services will be held at 10:30 Monday morning at the Creekwood Church in Mansfield, Texas, under the direction of Blessings Funeral Home of Mansfield. Survivors are his wife Tammy of the home, also his father Alan Berry of Venus, his 2 children, a daughter Stormy of Venus, and a son, Kelly, who is stationed with the United States Army in El Paso. One brother, Jimmy, and his wife, Rhonda, of Muleshoe, and their children, Dakota, Levi, and Ethan. And also 4 sisters, Robin Atwood and her children, DJ, Sean, Zachary, and Stephen. Linda Tosh and her husband Billy and their children Dallas, Bubba, and Lee, all of Muleshoe. Michelle Berry of Venus, and also Elizabeth Embry of Mineral Wells and their families. Bob Berry was the grandson of the late Tom and Ona Berry, who had for many years Berry Electric here in Muleshoe. Please remember all of the family of Bob Berry in your prayers, and repeating, Bob was 58 years of age and was reared here in Muleshoe. He died suddenly of an apparent heart attack on Monday morning shortly after 2 o'clock at his home in Venus, Texas. And the funeral service will be next Monday morning at 10:30 at the Creekwood Church in Mansfield, Texas, under the direction of Blessings Funeral Home of Mansfield. Well, it has warmed up considerably. In fact, on Monday we got up to 76 degrees, and on Tuesday 66 degrees. Our low was 30, and at 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning it was 31 degrees, and it's 62 degrees now here at about 11 o'clock in Muleshoe. And 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5 area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, another warm day on tap here for the Muleshoe area for today on Wednesday, but gusty conditions this afternoon. Mostly sunny, high near 73, west winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, with gusts up to 30 miles per hour this afternoon. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 34 for the Muleshoe area, west winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then a similar day on Thursday, mostly sunny, high near 66, west-northwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon hours. Increasing clouds Thursday night, low around 30, east winds around 10 miles per hour. Then we'll have a front come through with much colder weather and also chances of precipitation for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, a chance of rain or freezing rain before noon, then a chance of rain in the afternoon hours. Some thunder is also possible. Mostly cloudy, high only around 38 degrees for Friday afternoon. East winds around 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Friday night, a chance of rain or freezing rain. Cloudy with a low around 30. East winds around 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain is 50%. Rain or freezing rain likely on Saturday, becoming all rain in the afternoon hours. Cloudy, high around 36 degrees. East-northeast wind around 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 60% for the day on Saturday. Saturday night, rain or freezing rain likely. Cloudy, low around 29. East winds around 15 miles per hour. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for the day on Sunday. Mostly cloudy, high only around 45 degrees, so that's a little bit warmer. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming north-northwest in the afternoon hours. Sunday night, a slight chance of rain. Mostly cloudy, low around 27. So we'll have a little bit colder weather and some precipitation chances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for here in Muleshoe. But repeating our forecast for today on Wednesday, breezy conditions this afternoon, mostly sunny, high near 73, west winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusts as high as 30, partly cloudy, low around 34 for Wednesday night, west winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, mostly sunny on Thursday, high near 66 degrees, west-northwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour in the afternoon, increasing clouds Thursday night, low around 30. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The Bailey County Junior Livestock Show will start on Thursday. That is January the 19th, with the animals being brought to the Coliseum here in Muleshoe from 1 to 6 on that afternoon. Then on the morning of Friday, January the 20th, starting at 8:30, they will judge the beef cattle, followed by the dairy cattle, sheep, and goats. At 1 o'clock, the swine show will start. On Saturday morning at 8:30, the Jimmy Dale Black Showmanship Drive will be held at the Civic Center Arena. At 11, there will be a sale buyer's luncheon, and at 12 noon, the premium sale in the 2017 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. We'll be back and we'll tell you about an exciting win for the Lady Mules varsity team last night at Shallowater.
Leo's, the best place to get fajitas, burritos, salads, and grilled cheese. They also have the best seasoning ever. So go to Leo's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The best Mexican food ever.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515, right here in Muleshoe. That's the First Bank, is now online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank, member FDIC.
According to the Lubbock Avalanche Journal, on Wednesday morning, after a 10-point fourth quarter lead evaporated to 2 with 22 seconds remaining, the Muleshoe Lady Mules point guard Sadie Suddeth made the hustle play of the game to bring the Mules a victory. The Lady Mules 38, the Shallowater Phillies 34 in district action. Sadie Suddeth had 17 points. Sydney Suddeth had 8. Yvonne Diaz 7. Reagan Reynolds and Keely Dunham both 2 points each. And this brings the Lady Mules to 11-7 on their season, and in district 5-1. Shallowater 17-5 in district in the season, and 4-2 in district. So the Lady Mules and Idalou are both tied for first place in the girls, and placing second, there is a three-way tie. 4-2, Shallowater, Littlefield, and Roosevelt. Other scores from Tuesday night: Idalou beat Slayton 55-28. Littlefield beat Roosevelt 42-39. Dimmitt beat Freona 53-48. That's all in our district. Then Farwell won their game over Hale Center 65-20. The Sudan Nets 67, Olton 54, Tahoka 61, and Martin 43. In boys action, Shallowater 58 and the Mules 53 in a close game. And that means that the Mules and the basketball court are now 1-3 in district. Littlefield, also from our district, 76. Roosevelt 23. Slayton 76. Idalou 45. Dimmitt 81. Freona 40. And out at Lasbuddy, the Lasbuddy team lost the boys to Hart 60-39. I just want you to listen to this, what they wrote in the Lubbock Avalanche Journal. Suddeth, now this is Sadie Suddeth, dove to the floor to secure a loose ball after a Shallowater miss, and then swished 2 free throws to secure the 38-34 win for the Lady Mules in a District 2-3A contest Tuesday night over Shallowater in Shallowater. So it was a thrilling game. Now, the next game for the Mules and Lady Mules will be at 5 o'clock here in Muleshoe on Friday night, with the JV boys and girls playing Roosevelt at the same time. The 6 o'clock game is the Lady Mules versus the girls from Roosevelt. And then at 8 o'clock, it'll be the Muleshoe Mules and the Roosevelt Eagles playing on the court here at MHS New Gym. So good luck to them. And also be sure and go out and back your Muleshoe Mules and Lady Mules in the game. Now, there is going to be a city council election this spring, and also a Muleshoe ISD and a Muleshoe Area Hospital election as well. In the city election, it will be it will be Council 3 and Council 4 that need to be replaced, and now holding those positions in Muleshoe on the city council are Eric McRoy and Gary Parker. The first day that you can file an application on the ballot will be January the 18th at City Hall. Be sure and watch the video of the Monday night City Council meeting here in Muleshoe, and you will find the new regulations, and they're going to be putting up new stop signs all over the city of Muleshoe. Is that right, Robert? Yes. All over the city of Muleshoe, new stop signs. In our bargain basement, we have for rent a lot to park either a mobile home or a travel trailer on. Call 806-566-9993. That's for rent, a lot to park either a mobile home or a travel trailer on. Call 806-566-9993. And we'll be back with more Muletrain in a moment.
Get 50% off all remaining Christmas items now at Frying Cock's, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, including stockings, cookie jars, Tervis Christmas cups, decorative blocks, rope lights, Christmas plates, and much, much more. Clean out all of your dead leaves with a great selection of rakes and outdoor trash cans in plastic and steel in 20 through 45 gallon sizes, along with lawn and leaf trash bags and contractor bags. Get ready for the snow and cold with snow shovels and ice melt, including the large 40-pound bags, pipe wraps and insulation, faucet covers, and window and door sealant. Frying Cox has expanded their sewing selection with more needles, scissors, bobbins kits, rotary blades, pin cushions, fabric adhesives, stabilizing fabric spray, tape markers, mini irons, wrist cushions, and more. See their new selection of insulated lunch totes as well at Frying Cox. Master lock padlocks available at Frying Cox, and key to lock system by Master. Open multiple locks with the same key. Don't forget, get 50% off all remaining Christmas items now at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas.
Keep healthy in the new year at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. When you do feel ill, you can contact the 3 new nurse practitioners at our Muleshoe Area Medical Center: Christy Lee, Leo Neria, or Jana Soto. Call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, which is located inside of the hospital, to see either Christy Lee or Leo Neria. The number 806-272-7544. And Jana Soto works at the Family Medical Clinic, which is located across the street from our hospital, and that is with Dr. Bruce Purdy. At the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street, they are so glad to have these new 3 nurse practitioners working with them: Christy Lee, Leo Neria, and Jana Soto. The Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation will meet on Thursday at 5:30 at the City Hall Council Chambers, and among the items on the agenda will be a presentation by Maddie Lane from Leading Edge EDG. Discuss the possibility of land acquisition, and the mayor, Cliff Black, will do that. Also, there will be administrative reports on finances, workforce update of Muleshoe High School workforce LEDA grant, and Muleshoe High School career prep class. The high ground will have a Rural Economic Development Initiative Session 2 on January the 26th at Plainview. There will be a farm show February 14th through 17th in Louisville, Kentucky, and a market and trade and lead generation trip in March. Project updates will be given for Evolve and L&L Pallet, and upcoming events include the Chamber Membership Banquet, the Chamber Membership Breakfast, and the Chamber of Commerce of Muleshoe Banquet on March the 4th. The keynote speaker at the banquet will be Clint Bruce, who is a U.S. Navy Football Hall of Fame member. He played for Baltimore Ravens and New Orleans Saints, and he was a Navy SEAL Team 5. I received this week from Ann Souter, who lived in Bailey County for many, many years and farmed here, a note, and she is now playing the organ at the Goliad, Texas Presbyterian Church, and she says she hopes to practice enough that she can go back to playing the organ. You know, she played the organ here in Muleshoe for a number of years at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, and Ann Souter says she keeps up with us online on Gilliam and also on our website. Thank you so much for letting us know, Ann Souter, and it's so good to know that she's back on the piano playing at the Goliad, Texas Presbyterian Church. Well, I was lucky because I was the winner last month of the Christmas giveaway, Shop the Shoe. And of course, that means in Muleshoe, and I can certainly do that. I've always been one to shop at home in Muleshoe first and always. And thanks to all the merchants for participating. It is a very nice gift. On your prayer list, remember the family of Jerry Warren, 99, of Fort Worth. She was the sister of Bonnie and Jim Carpenter, both of Muleshoe. Also, remember Darrell Jennings and his wife Glenda and their family. Darrell Jennings and Glenda live at Raider Ranch, and they formerly lived for years at Lasbuddy, and he is very, very critically ill. Tanya Neal Heflin is on our prayer list, and she, of course, was reared here, the daughter of Miss Merlin Neal. She's recuperating from surgery. Ed Cox, formerly of Muleshoe and former owner of Frying Cox Incorporated, fell recently last month and injured his shoulder. Doc Jones, remember also the family of Joe Manzanellis, who was accidentally electrocuted. He was a Spring Lake Earth High School student, and so was Macy Foley, who died of an asthma attack last month as well. By the way, Macy was the niece of Tamara Jones Churchman of Muleshoe. Remember Mark and Lisa Allen in your prayers, and Barbara Jones Parton of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, a Muleshoe High School graduate, the daughter of Hattie Ray Jones Lambert of Lubbock, and she had a pacemaker successfully put in this week. Remember our Mrs. Santa, Irma Leal, who is still recuperating from dental work, and Cassie Precure Schaefer. She and her husband, Larry Schaefer, both graduated from Muleshoe High School. And remember that Cassie Schaefer has had major surgery. She is the daughter of Marjorie Precure of Irving, formerly of Muleshoe, and the late Kenneth Precure. Joe Copley, who had knee replacement recently. These families, Buck Markle, 87, of Floydada, the father of David Markle of Muleshoe, Deborah Churchman Etheridge, 64, of Hereford, formerly of Sudan, and she is the sister of Scott Churchman of Muleshoe. James Brown, 72, of Muleshoe. Mary Helen Wade, the mother of Janet Morgan of Muleshoe. D.W. Puckett's family. Freddie Anseldua's family. Johnny Atkinson, 69, of Farwell. Boyd Magby, 85, of Muleshoe. Sierra Nicholas, 69, of Muleshoe. 97-year-old Lieutenant Colonel Roy H. Elrod, a native of Muleshoe. Always remember Cody Johnson, his wife, and children in your prayers. Cody Johnson is a Muleshoe High School teacher, and Ruby and Cleo Ward and all of the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Maureen and Robert Hooten, Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Mary Nell Bleeker, Barbara Blackman are also in our prayers.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, from Burgundy to Pinot Noir. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And The Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Mac McDonald grew up near the Trinity River community of Butler, southeast of Fairfield.
I grew up in the sticks in the woods. It didn't make any difference whether you were black or white. You all lived down there. Nobody had anything. If you got a roadkill or whatever you got, you go share it with somebody. So life was good.
His father had an interesting business.
My father was a moonshine maker, and his name was Sue. And he'd make this corn whiskey. In fact, if you go back up in those woods now and you ask some of them guys back up in there, say, you ever know a guy named Sue? And they tell you, yeah, that guy could make some good shine. Well, there used to be a lot of hunters and things used to come from Dallas and Fort Worth, come down every Friday night.
One of those hunters got teased because he brought a bottle of Burgundy wine, so he gave that bottle of wine to Mac.
I was 12 years old, and I didn't know how to open it because the thing had a cork in it. So what I done is I took a stick and shoved off in that sucker, and I got juice all over me. And so I drank, about a half a bottle of that stuff, My uncle came by, took it away from me, but that bottle of wine, inspired me to be a winemaker.
All through high school, he talked about becoming a winemaker. When he graduated, he heard California was wine country, so he hitched a ride out there and got a job at a winery.
So I'd hung out with Mr. Wagner out in the vineyard, learning how to prune and plant stuff for 9 months, and he never told me who he was, and I never asked him. But that was my introduction into the wine business, and I hung out with them for like 15 years. They taught me all about farming, brought me in, taught me all about making wine. They didn't hide any secrets from me. I could sit in on their board meetings, and I kept learning. And after 15 years of doing that, Mr. Wagner said to me, he says, son, you're a good kid. He goes, I like your attitude. You ought to be in the wine business. And I said, yeah, I'd like to, Mr. Wagner, but I ain't got no money. He said, don't worry about it. We'll help you out. So they went out, found me a vineyard, and let me have some barrels. And me and my wife started Vision Cellars in 1995, and we've been having a lot of fun ever since.
Mac McDonald's Vision Winery specializes in Pinot Noir. His wines have been served at the White House. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.